Hello friends, I welcome you all to the Creative Thinkers Hub channel. Today we are going to be learning how to create a calendar. So for that, at present we have got this kind of an size, that is 7.35 by 6.75. Okay. Now considering that this is the size of the calendar, we are now going to first learn how to basically work with the calendar on a default basis. So this is, you come into macros and you see you get this additional toolbar right here. So you click on run script, then you come to calendar wizard. So you directly get a calendar, you say run and you select the year that you want. Okay, let's say we work with 2024. Now in this, let's say 1 large and 2 small. So we say generate and it has finished generating the calendar in our artwork. Yes, so it will fit it as per your artwork. Then what we do is that now we start designing. Understand this, that this is the calendar for January 24. So just we write 2024 over here and we keep it here, right? Now saying that, we are going to be seeing that how we could design the space. So for that, as usual, how we always do this, we create this bounding box, right? And first what we do is that we increase the size by a defined number. So let's say this particular thing we need to have a bleed. Let's work in mm. So this is 186 by 69. Let's make it 196 and 181. Okay, so we are having a 5 mm bleed on all sides. So we make this 196 tab 181. Okay, so this is going to be my outer actual artwork size. Got it? Now in that particular scenario, let's say I want to create a design which is, a wavy kind of a calendar where I would want my year to be here, the main month year, and 2 other months on the side. So how do I go about this? I just take this and copy and paste this particular thing, come here, okay, move this over here and convert this to curves, select this line, convert it to a curve, select this line, convert it to a curve. Now once I'm done that, all I need to do is just move these on top. So my waves are already done. If you want, you can move these slightly lower and then play with this. Now there is a reason why we have yet left everything blank. Okay, now this you could yet, if you want more dramatic curves, you could take this and press P. So this will come right in the center of the page. Come here, okay, come to this point, put grid lines everywhere wherever you can so that you are not going wrong, right? So we can come here. Here you don't need to put, you already have this line. And let's say from here also I don't want it at 1 mm, I want it at 20 mm from here. So I keep 1 here and this right on top and shift it to the other end. Then come here and pull this exactly on the grid line. Make sure that your snap to grid lines guidelines is ticked in, right? So when we come here, it will directly tick in. You come here, it will directly tick in here and here. If you yet want that there should be something more, just press the control button and it will only tick to half, right? So if it's 20, you press the control button and tick it, it will tick only to 10. So half of what is defined in your tick. And yes, this curve looks better. Then let's import a particular image. we can pick this image and say import, right? Then once you place this image, then all we need to do is power clip, place inside frame, and it's in. Then you work on your image, that where do you want it, what size do you want it. Yes, so this is good enough, and we say finish, right? So this is what our image will look like. Now what do we do? When you select this, you can see that is all grouped. Okay, let's zoom in and we ungroup this. This also tells you, full moon, no moon. So in India, this is a very important part of the culture. So that's where in the Indian CorelDraw, this is defined. You can, if you want, you can just remove these, or even better, just select this part and take it on the side. So you get only your tails, right? Now all this is text. So if I want, I can even make edits on this, right? Then we select all these and center align all of them. Now this is 13 point, where this is only 8.5. So make these bigger, make it 16 point and push them slightly higher. Okay, so this is what we get. Now once we have got this, we could very well reduce the size. Let's take this as 5 mm. Okay, we take everything closer by 5 mm. Let's try this too. Okay, so this is our calendar, which is complete. I can just very well just take it here and just resize it to your convenience. Make sure that the calendar is not going out, it is within your cut area. That is, this is our page size, so make sure of that. And this is how it is, and we just take these just the way they are. We come here, place one, place second one, and they are all grouped. So you can just select all of them and bottom align it to the 28, right? And then these could be made bigger. So you know that this is a table calendar. Now your 2024 that we had written, we could take a creative font, place it here, make it big, use a nice creative font, and let January also be here. So we align January to Saturday. You can press the left align key, and we don't need this, delete it. Okay, now we can work with fonts. So we take this as Avant-Garde, or let's give it some serif font. So let's give it the Academy font, yes, which has some drama within it, and let's give this, yes, we increase the font size. So there is some kind of a synergy, and we make it 36 point. And that same, if you want, you can even use Academy here also. So it all looks the same. Okay, now don't worry, when it's printed, this is going to look fine. If you want, you can yet increase the font size. Make it 13 point, and same here. Okay, so it won't just disappear. So this is our calendar design, that's complete. Yes, Now we had left something over here. So what we do, we just come here and double click. Once you double click, this is where your final output is going to be coming, and therefore your cut marks have to be in that position. Now we have left 5 mm on all sides, so obviously our cut mark should be more than 5. Let's make it 8, right? And we know how to make our cut marks. Control Q, delete this point, come here, break it apart, yes, select this and delete it. Then we come here and we say that this line should be CMYK, everything should be 100, because you don't want this cut mark missing on any plate. It's extremely important to have the cut mark on every plate. If need be, just increase this from 0.5 to 0.75 point and bring it here, duplicate, flip, bring the other one here, copy, paste, flip it and bring the remaining down. So we see that this is not in the right place. You can come here, and as this is, so we can go into wireframe and get the position correct. Okay, so this is how my thing should be looking. This is how my cut marks are, this is how it is, and if need be, right now I can very well power clip the whole thing into this. Now saying this, we have designed the whole calendar here. Okay, now as you can see, this is a sunrise, there is a slogan also that's written, there is a font and the rest, and that's how the whole calendar goes from morning to evening. Okay, next is this particular calendar. Now here the whole idea to show another calendar is this thing basically, where over here the whole, if you see, the numbers have been created differently. So what we have done here is that we have kept one single line. Yes, we have done this, just taken the font, let's say 6, enter, 7, enter, 8, enter, or even better, double enter. Okay, 9, double enter, 10, double enter. That's how you could create this particular thing where it's done individually, and obviously then the slogans, the year, the month, and so on and so forth. Now let's do something more creative, because we are designers. This is as per the client what they want. So let's look at another calendar that I had done. First I will show you what inspiration I got from the calendar, yes, and then what I created out of it. Now my friends, if you see these, this is what these are the images. Okay, this is my inspiration for that calendar, and then from there this calendar had been created. This was the calendar. So saying that, we shall look at all the pages. I shall zoom in. This is how it looks. This lower part is left for the branding of the client, that whatever logo they want to keep. So that's how the calendar was done. Can you see? Just taking these images. Now you will ask me that, how did I do this? Let's try and illustrate one of them. Okay, let's try and do the volleyball thing. Now how was it taken? We come here, go back to the image, take the volleyball image, right, and drag it and drop it here. Okay, so this was my image from which I took my inspiration, and if you can see, the same structure was followed. So just for illustration purposes, we shall only make the t-shirt, yes, because we don't want this logo or want this video to go too far. So we take our Bezier tool, you will get this arrow. From the arrow, if you start clicking, close it here, and therefore this is our single object. Okay, now what we are going to be doing is selecting all the nodes and converting all of them to curves, because the smoother a particular thing, the better it will look. Okay, so this is about it, and now let's see how we make these. Can you see these? So again, for that you need to zoom in deeper, and we see this curve. Again, we take a Bezier tool, got it? So this is our object. Now saying that, again we do the same thing, Control A, convert all these nodes to curves, and then we start deleting. Fine. So this is how we did this. Now we just take a particular color, let's say blue, and we give this dark blue, and that's how we have created. If you see this and this, that's how it's created. Okay, and therefore the whole figure goes. So each and every element of the piece is, and if you ungroup this, each and every element is separate. Yes, same with the ball. So that's how we create. Now you will ask me that how did I get the curve on the date? For that we go back to our first thing, and if you see, I have made an circle here. Okay, you see this circle? Let's give it another color so that we can see it. Oops, sorry. Yes, you see this circle? So this ellipse has been taken. Now how did I move onto this? Now when you take a text box, and we start from Sunday 620, right? Because we want these to come in. So let's type S tab 6 tab 20. Now I'll be doing two different things. Okay, W space 9 23. So now why have I done space and tab? Let's see which one works. Okay, because tab is obviously a faster way of doing things, but space is not. So let's take this same oval and put a text box here. Right, we zoom in into this area and let's see what happens. Okay, we select our shape tool and we just move these. Okay, let's not keep our ticking space that much. Okay, we make it 1 mm and we come back. The reason why we do that is it should look nice. Now my friends, if you all do you all see this, what is happening with Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that is there on top. Yes, these 6, 20, 21 don't move, where over here, because we have used space, they are all very comfortably just moving in that same angle. So the benefit that we get over here is that just by doing one line you get all the rest, where here in this you will have to again shift this to 6 and move these all over again, right? You will have to move. So you see the 2021 is yet not moving because they are at a tab space. They are at a tab space, and then again move it further. Now what happens in this is that, let's say God forbid your alignment does go off for some reason. Yes, so you can use any of the methods. If you don't want to waste time in pressing space bars while writing the dates, you want to use tab, but then you'll have to spend more amount of time moving the objects. So eventually the time spent is practically the same. So that's how you move with the curve and you do it. Now why this curve? I mean, I could have just kept a simple thing, but we are designers. We need to add drama to whatever that we are doing. So what did I do? This is a slam dunk. He's going to dunk the ball this way. This karate kick, he is going to swipe his hand this way. The rock climber is going to keep climbing up this way. The soccer guy is going to give a kick up this way. He is going to hit the ball up this way. This is the movement of his bat. This is how he is going to smash the ball. This is how she is going to do her acrobats. This is how he is going to, his racket is going to move while smashing, and so on and so forth. So that's how I've created the drama. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and be sure to stay on to the channel. Thank you.